Four is now set. Purdue versus North Carolina State and Alabama faces UConn. Both games are set for Saturday evening, but let's take a look at how Bama made it. The Tide took on the Tigers, both programs looking for their first Final Four appearance in men's basketball program history. Alabama and Mark Sears had gotten off to a slow start before heating up at the end of the first half, with this triple beyond the arc. Alabama will take a 35-32 lead into the halftime. Fast forward to the second half, the freshman Jaron Stevenson would have himself a career night, knocking down 5 threes and recording a career-high 19 points. Later in the second half, you can't give Mark Sears an open look. He knocks down his 6th straight three-pointer, and the Tide are rolling. Clemson fought back late in this one. Joe Girard knocks down a tough three over Grant Nelson, and it is a one-possession game. Alabama has the answer, though, and his name is Nick Pringle. 16 points and 11 rebounds in this game for Pringle, who was playing on an injured foot as well. Final Four on the line, and Alabama turns to Mark Sears, who drills the Daggers step-back three-pointer. And Alabama wins it 89-82 to secure their first Final Four appearance in men's program basketball history. Here's what the players had to say about Jaron Stevenson after the win. The Crimson Tide returned home from the West Coast today and were greeted by a crowd of fans at the Tuscaloosa airport. NATO supported the West Regional Trophy coming off the plane, while players were engaging with the fans that came out to support. Players stuck around for a while to sign autographs and take pictures with the fans. Alabama will have the defending national championship up next in the UConn Huskies, led by Dan Hurley, who is good friends with Nate Oates, as their careers intertwined at Romulus High School, where Oates used to coach when Hurley landed his first major recruit, E.C. Matthews.
Oh, man, like Coach said, he grew up tonight, man. We don't win this game without him. You know, when Gerard was going off from three, it was like Jaron hit three after three after three and kept us in his ball game, and, you know, he was huge tonight.
Yeah, I kind of just agree with Mark. Jaron, he did grow up tonight, and I kept telling him throughout the game, I think he passed up like only 1 3 that I threw him. And I said, man, just shoot the ball. Like, be confident. Like, you built for this. You put the work in. And he was shooting them, and he started making them. So,
a watch party is set for Coleman Coliseum Saturday night. Doors open at 7 p.m. Iowa, UConn, South Carolina, and NC State are the remaining teams competing in the NCAA Women's Tournament. In the meantime, one athlete just scored a really big offer from rapper Ice Cube. Iowa star Caitlin Clark is being offered $5 million to play in the Rappers League, the Big Three. The Big Three is a 12-team league that plays 3-on-3 matches. Ice Cube confirmed the offer and described Clark as a generational athlete. Clark is still competing in the NCAA tournament, and so the offer wasn't supposed to be made public. Clark's contract wouldn't interfere with her chances of playing in the WNBA. Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes are preparing to play against the UConn Huskies in their NCAA tournament matchup. The MLB has officially begun, and one team is undergoing changes in ownership. MLB owners approved the sale of the Baltimore Orioles to Carlyle Group, a group that is led by David Rubenstein. The Baltimore native purchased the team for approximately $1.7 billion. Orioles legend Cal Ripken is also part of this ownership group. The change in ownership is coming days after former owner Pete Angelos died. The Orioles will be traveling to Pittsburgh this weekend to take on the Pirates. A high-tech batting cage is attracting a lot of attention at a local mall in California. People step into the box and feels like they are in a game. The cage uses similar technology to video games. The large screen shows a pitcher throwing a simulated ball to the batter there are 20 different pitching styles. The speed varies from 40 to 100 miles per hour. Rachel and Alyssa, this is probably the best chance of playing in the MLB.
Mauricio, I agree with you. I'd love to go check out these batting cages. How about you, Rachel?
Oh, definitely.
We'll have more after the break.